Hello. Welcome to this video on Sufism. Sufism is a mystical branch of Islam that has its roots in the Middle East but has spread throughout the world. Sufism emphasizes the personal experience of the divine and seeks to achieve a deeper spiritual connection with God through practices such as meditation, music, and poetry. The word Sufi comes from the Arabic word suf, which means wool. Sufis were known to wear simple woolen clothing as a symbol of their rejection of materialism and their focus on spiritual pursuits. Sufism is a mystical dimension of Islam that seeks to find a direct and personal experience of God. It is sometimes referred to as Islamic mysticism. The ultimate goal of Sufism is to achieve a state of spiritual enlightenment and union with the divine. Sufism emphasizes the inner, spiritual aspects of Islam, such as the purification of the soul and the heart, rather than the outward, ritualistic practices. It has a rich tradition of poetry, music, and storytelling that has helped to spread its teachings and message. Sufis believe that the path to enlightenment can be achieved through devotion, meditation, and the guidance of a spiritual teacher, or sheikh. In Sufism, there must have a sazra, also known as a silsila, is a chain of spiritual transmission that traces the lineage of a Sufi master back to Hazrat Ali and lastly to the Prophet Muhammad. The word shazra, shazara, al-shazra means tree, which also refers hierarchy. At the 10th verse of Surah Fateh in Holy Quran, Allah is telling the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi salam, "Indeed, those who pledge allegiance to you, they are actually pledging allegiance to Allah. The hand of Allah is over their hands. So he who breaks his word only breaks it to the detriment of himself. And he who fulfills that which he has promised Allah, he will give him a great reward." And in chapter 13 of Matthew Bible, the disciples came to Jesus and asked, "Why do you speak to the people in parables?" He replied, "Because the knowledge of the secrets of the kingdom of heaven has been given to you, but not to them." Therefore, the sazra serves as a source of inspiration and guidance for the Sufi seeker, providing a connection to the wisdom and guidance of the saints who have come before and the Prophet. By following a particular sazra, the seeker can gain access to the spiritual blessings and guidance of the spiritual masters in the lineage. Sufism has a long history in Islam, with roots that can be traced back to the earliest days of the religion. Over the centuries, Sufi thought and practice has taken many different forms and has been influenced by a variety of cultures and philosophical traditions. Despite its diverse forms, however, Sufism remains an integral part of the Islamic spiritual landscape, with millions of followers around the world. The earliest Sufis were ascetics who sought to live simple, pious lives and to draw closer to God through direct personal experience. Over the centuries, Sufism has evolved and diversified, and various schools of thought and practice have developed within the tradition. Some of the most well-known Sufi orders include the Qadiriya, Chishtiya, Naqshbandiya, and Mevleviya orders. During the medieval period, Sufism became an important part of Islamic culture, with Sufi poets, musicians, and mystics playing a major role in spreading the teachings of the tradition. Sufism also had a significant impact on the development of Islamic art, architecture, and literature. In more recent times, Sufism has faced various challenges, including opposition from conservative and puritanical strands of Islam, as well as colonization and modernization. However, despite these challenges, Sufism continues to flourish in many parts of the world and remains an important part of the Islamic spiritual landscape. Today, Sufism is practiced by millions of people around the world and continues to inspire new generations of seekers with its message of love, compassion, and spiritual enlightenment. Some of the most well-known Sufi poets and mystics. Abdul Qadir Jilani. A 12th-century Sufi saint, Abdul Qadir Jilani was a renowned teacher and mystic who founded the Qadiriya Sufi order. He is known for his wisdom, his miracles, and his unwavering devotion to God. Shams al-Din Tabrizi. A 13th-century Sufi mystic, Shams Tabrizi is best known as the spiritual mentor and teacher of Rumi. He is considered one of the greatest Sufi saints of all time and is revered by Sufis around the world. Jalal-ad-Din Muhammad Rumi. One of the most famous Sufi poets, Rumi was a 13th-century Persian poet and Islamic jurist who is best known for his poetry collection, the Masnavi. His poems often focus on themes of love, devotion, and the quest for spiritual enlightenment. Attar. A 12th-century Persian poet, Attar was a prolific writer and a renowned Sufi mystic. His most famous work is The Conference of the Birds, a mystical allegory that is considered one of the masterpieces of Sufi literature. Bayazid Bastami. A 9th-century Sufi mystic, Bayazid Bastami is known for his extreme devotion to God and his profound insights into the nature of spirituality. He is regarded as one of the earliest and most important figures in the Sufi tradition. Hafiz. Another famous Persian poet, Hafiz lived in the 14th century and is considered one of the greatest Sufi poets of all time. His poetry is noted for its intense spiritual devotion and its celebration of love and wine. Khawaja Moinuddin Chishti. A 12th-century Sufi saint, Khawaja Moinuddin Chishti is the founder of the Chishti Sufi order and is one of the most revered saints in the Indian subcontinent. He is known for his devotion, his miracles, and his unwavering commitment to helping others. Some other well-known Sufi saints are Sultan Bahu, Mansur al-Halaz, Nizamuddin Auliya, Ahmad al-Tijani, Ibrahim ibn Adam, Bahauddin Naqshband, Abdul Karim al-Jili, Shibli Rahmatullah, Abdul Rahman ibn al-Jazi, Abdullah Ansari, Saeed Ali Hamadani, Dawoodi Bohra, Sheikh Fariduddin Ganzashkar, Ghulam Ali Mahimi, Qutbuddin Bakhtiar Kaki, Sheikh Qutbuddin Kokab Noorani, Lal Shahbaz Qalandar, Sheikh Abdul Haq Muhaddath Delawi, Mian Mir, Bu Ali Shah Qalandar, Surawardi, Abu al-Makarim, Yusuf Hamdani, Junaid Baghdadi. Finally, we want to emphasize that Sufism is a complex and multifaceted subject that cannot be fully explored in a short video or even a long discussion. Our aim with this video was to provide a brief introduction and hopefully inspire further exploration and learning. If you have any questions or would like to learn more, we encourage you to leave a comment below and we will do our best to respond. Thank you for watching and for your interest in this fascinating and rich tradition. We hope that our video has sparked your curiosity and that you will continue to seek out knowledge and understanding about Sufism and its teachings. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Also, be sure to turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. If you have any comments, questions or suggestions for future videos, please leave them down in the comment section below. I love hearing from our viewers and appreciate your feedback.